Alola Pokemon trainers, this is GatorX, and today I'll be talking about the new Ultra Beasts. But before I begin, I just want to remind you to check out my last video for a mini discussion about Necrozma. With that taken care of, let's begin. Now, as you know, 2 new Ultra Beasts were revealed earlier this week. As the number of Ultra Beasts increases, we get more unique designs. But at the same time, these designs invoke similar feelings to other Ultra Beasts. The weirdest thing about the Ultra Beasts is that despite coming from the same world, they all look nothing like each other. The few that do share visual similarities are Buzzwole and Pheromosa, and maybe Kartana and Celesteela. And each of these pairs are version exclusives. For the most part, the similarities between each of these pairs are their shared typings. Of course, nothing says that all Ultra Beasts have to look similar just because they come from the same world, but usually there should be some type of uniformity as the number grows. And that's sort of what we've gotten with Assembly and Burst. These 2 new Ultra Beasts are pretty cool, Assembly being composed of giant cubes and Burst looking like a clown or jester. And while these are weirdly unique in typical Ultra Beast fashion, I can't help but see some similarities between these and other Ultra Beasts. First off is Assembly. It appears to be made of some hard material, potentially being partially steel type. It's also enormous, as we see from one of the trailers. It reminds me to a degree of Celesteela. Celesteela is another steel type Ultra Beast and is one of the heaviest Pokemon in existence, weighing in at 999 kilos and measuring in at about 9 meters tall. No measurements have been given for Assembly, but it is easily as tall as a building. So it's established that in Ultra Space there are at least 2 giant metal beings. Visually, that's where their similarities end, but with how oddly unique every other Ultra Beast is, these similarities are enough to get me thinking. Then comes Burst. When I was originally watching the Nintendo Direct, I thought for a brief second that this was Nihilego. Of course, once it started dabbing, I knew something was up. Even though Burst seems to be based off of a clown, it does have somewhat of a similar head structure to Nihilego, in the way that it sort of resembles a sea jelly. When it starts to move around, we do see that it can apparently take off its head and throw it around like a ball. But there are other similarities we can look at. While most Ultra Beasts look like unnatural abominations, Burst is yet another that looks almost human-like in body structure. Before, the only other Ultra Beasts that shared this structure were Pheromosa, Buzzwole, and Xurkitree sometimes. Ultra Beasts are weird because they don't look like typical Pokemon we're used to seeing, but a few of them also look eerily similar to things we are used to seeing. I think a lot of the creepiness of Ultra Beasts comes from the fact that we have no idea what exactly they are, and what exactly the rules of Ultra Space are. All we know is that they are capable of traveling from their world to our world, whether it be interdimensional, interuniversal, or interspatial. I've talked about this in a past video briefly before. In the end, as more Ultra Beasts are revealed, the more they bear similarities to Pokemon we do know of. Their appearances are getting more uniform, and the origins of their designs resonate more with Pokemon of Earth. If anything, this just might strengthen the idea that I've had in the past. The one that Ultra Space is a separate universe, where the course of evolution never caused a split in humans and Pokemon, and this is a world dominated solely by these Ultra Beasts. The only questions that remain are whether these are their true origins and why they come from their world to ours. Hopefully these questions will be answered in Ultra Sun and Moon. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video, but let me know what you think. Are Ultra Beasts getting more similar to Pokemon? And what are their true origins and intentions? Leave a comment below and we'll continue the discussion down there. If you enjoyed the content, remember to leave a like and subscribe to show your support. You can enable notifications by clicking the bell icon next to the subscribe button. This will make sure you see each new video as it comes out and will make you a member of the Chingling Squad. Anyway, this has been GatorX. Have a nice day.